The Senate is going to stand together, act together, and pass this historic relief package today. Struggling Americans are going to go to their mailboxes and find four-figure checks to help with their bills. Why? Because the Senate stepped up. Many American families who poured everything into a restaurant or a shop or a small manufacturer are going to keep making payroll and keep their businesses alive because this Senate stepped up. Hundreds of thousands of workers in key sectors who might well have been laid off through no fault of their own will instead get to keep their job and continue their career because this Senate stepped up. And for the healthcare heroes who leave their own sleeping children and drive to the hospital for an all-night shift, who spend hour after hour healing the sick, comforting strangers, and literally battling this disease. There will be more masks in their supply closets, more funding for their hospitals, and soon more new treatments to administer to their patients because this Senate stepped up. So today, Mr. President, the Senate will act to help the people of this country weather this storm. Nobody thinks legislation can end this. We cannot outlaw the virus. And no economic policy could fully end the hardship so long as the public health requires that we put so much of our nation's commerce on ice. This is not even a stimulus package. It is emergency relief. Emergency relief, that's what this is. No, this fight is not going to be won or lost in Washington. It's the American people who will beat this virus. Americans will keep making sacrifices to slow down the spread. Americans will keep pitching in and looking after each other. Americans will keep finding creative ways to stand united, even if they have to stand 6 feet apart.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.